choir. It's great to see some new faces up there. I'm glad that y'all were able to be here and hear that this morning. Everything we've done this morning, I forgot to announce that earlier. So if you're on that team or would like to be, then please see Debbie McCurdy as the chair. She will have a place for you. We'd love to have you tomorrow night. Today, the reason everything in this service is pointed toward communion, pointed toward the Lord's Supper, is because it's World Communion Sunday. Now, if you don't know what World Communion Sunday is, it started in the 1930s. A Presbyterian church in Pittsburgh, this pastor had this bright idea that somehow, somewhere, churches should be getting together, celebrating this meal that we all do in all of our traditions. Normally, we would do it on different Sundays throughout the year, maybe 4 or 5 times a year. But he had this idea, what if we got all the churches on one Sunday to celebrate this special moment of unity? Because that's exactly what the Lord's Supper is. And that spread. In 1940, it was adopted by the National Council of Churches, which has representatives from all kinds of denominations. And it's since spread even further. And each year, new churches in almost every country around the world will celebrate the Lord's Supper this morning, today. And what makes this so special is because the idea that spawned it was revolutionary at the time, and I think it's still revolutionary, and that is that churches who seem to disagree on polity and theology and all the things that we know as Baptists, we're different from our Methodist friends, and we're different from our Lutheran friends, and we're different from our Catholic friends, but we all celebrate the same Lord's Supper. Why can't we all get along? Was his idea. And we have. One of the more beautiful examples I have of this is the church that Crystal grew up in Newton, Episcopal Church of the Epiphany, is on a little cul-de-sac street with 2 other churches, a Catholic church and a Baptist church. And when I was in college, I was able to go and worship there every Palm Sunday. Every Palm Sunday, they had a joint service out in the street with the Catholics, the Baptists, and the Episcopalians. And then they would all unite in one building, and they would all take communion together and hear the word together. It was just such a special time. A beautiful moment of what communion and union with each other and with God really looks like. This morning in Hickory, we celebrated World Communion Sunday at Homeless. On the square, we had bread and juice, and we broke the bread and we shared it with each other. People from different socioeconomic groups and races and cultures and classes all came together under the lordship of Jesus at this table. Just as the church has been doing for 2,000 years. We can trace this meal back to a story you can find in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We're going to look at Luke's today. Because Luke's story, they all add a few different little details here and there. They all emphasize different things. But Luke's story emphasizes this argument that seems to break out at the Last Supper. Now, this is a holy moment. This is a special moment. And in the midst of all this, the disciples just can't seem to get on the same page. And this story tells us a whole lot about how the world works. It tells us a whole lot about how the kingdom works. And it tells us a whole lot about how we as the kingdom are supposed to live in the world. So if you have your Bibles, we'll be in Luke 22. I'll pick up in verse 14 where Paul left off, right after verse 13. And I'll probably stop in 30, but later I'll allude to 31 and 32. So Luke 22. When the hour came, Jesus and his apostles reclined at the table, and he said to them, I've eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. For I tell you, I won't eat it again until it finds fulfillment in the kingdom of God. After taking the cup, he gave thanks and said, Take this and divide it among you, for I tell you, I will not drink from it again until the kingdom of God comes. And he took bread, gave thanks and broke it, and gave it to them, saying, This is my body given for you. Do this in remembrance of me. In the same way, after supper, he took the cup, saying, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you by the hand of him who is going to betray me is with me." On the table. The Son of Man will go as it has been decreed, but woe to that man who betrays him. They began to question among themselves, which of them might it be? Which one might do this? So a dispute, an argument, rose among them as to which one of them was considered to be the greatest. And Jesus said to them, "The kings of the Gentiles lord it over them, and those who exercise authority over them call themselves benefactors. But you're not like that. Instead, the greatest among you should be like the youngest, and the one who rules like the one who serves. For who is greater, the one who's at the table or the one who serves? Is it not the one who is at the table? But I am among you as one who serves. You are those who have stood by me in trials, and I confer on you a kingdom, just as my Father conferred it on me, so that you may eat and drink at my table in the kingdom and sit on thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." Let's pray. God, I thank you for the opportunity to gather here today to hear your word, to worship in song, to worship together as we look toward the Lord's Supper. I pray this morning that you would open our minds and our hearts, challenge us with your word, grow us with your word, help us understand your word, provide clarity through the Holy Spirit so that we might leave here different than we came. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Think all the way back to the book of Exodus. All the way back to the book of Exodus, the Israelites were slaves in Egypt, and Moses comes, who was born an Israelite but raised an Egyptian. He's left town, but he comes back. And he comes back and says, "Hey Pharaoh, can you let these people go?" And of course Pharaoh says, "No, absolutely not. They built me 3 things." And then there's this series of plagues. These things that happen to the Israelites that ruin their crops and their homes, and all kinds of terrible things happen. And at the end of that story, what finally allows the captives to be released from Egypt is this final plague where the angel of death comes and kills the firstborn of every family residing in Egypt. Now, God had provided a way for the Israelites to overcome this so that they might be passed over. They were supposed to sacrifice the lamb and paint the lamb's blood on their doorpost, and in doing that, their children were saved and the angel of death moved on. Finally, Pharaoh's firstborn son dies. And he says, okay, you can go. I just don't want anything to do with you anymore. Go, please go. And the Israelites are allowed to leave. Now, every generation after that moment in Jewish history remembered the Passover meal with a feast. It was a special moment. They celebrated it every year, and that's exactly, as Paul read the preparation for, that's exactly what's happening here. Jesus is having this meal to remember the covenant they made with God. Now don't miss that. That's important. Because later on he'll say, this is a new covenant in my blood. This is a new covenant for all people. The old covenant was okay, and that was for God, but this covenant allows mercy and grace to invade the world like they've never really invaded the world before, and the need for sacrificing, at least physical animal sacrifice, is no more because Jesus' sacrifice on the cross covered all of our sins. Now, remember that. He's sitting around the table with his disciples. But this wasn't normally a meal you ate with your friends. This was always a meal you ate with your family. That's what families did. They got together. It's like Thanksgiving and Christmas now. Families would get together and they would eat the Passover feast. Now, notice in the text, Jesus isn't with Mary and Joseph, if he's still alive. He's not with any of his brothers. He's with his disciples. Way back in Luke 8, you can find this in Matthew and Mark also, but way back in Luke 8. Jesus was stuck in a big crowd of people. And his family, his mother and his brothers had showed up. And they wanted to talk to him, but they couldn't get there. Things were really crowded, so they send word through the crowd, maybe one person at a time. Hey, can you let Jesus know we're here? Word gets to Jesus, and somebody says, Jesus, your mom and your brothers are here. And Jesus says, what, Lord? No. My mother and my brothers are those who hear the will of God and do it. Jesus began from that moment on to redefine family. Jesus defined family outside these bloodline ties, outside of these things that we would normally use to define family, especially in the Jewish culture where bloodline meant everything. Jesus invites his friends, his new family, to come and support him in this final moment. Now, there was a well-known theologian, philosopher, poet in the late 20th century, was when he became famous. But he wrote something that speaks truth into this situation. He wrote this: blood is thicker than water. We've all heard that saying, right? Blood is thicker than water, meaning that family ties are special, and the family ties we have through our blood mean we're supposed to take up for each other. But love is thicker than blood. Theologian, prophet, poet, Troy Brooks. Anybody ever heard that name? Anybody ever heard this name? Garth Brooks. After he penned such masterpieces as Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up and Call of Baton Rouge and all those other good songs that he wrote in the 90s, Garth Brooks in 2001 wrote an autobiographical song about growing up in a blended family where they weren't allowed to call each other step or half. Those words weren't allowed in their family because their parents, who each had children from previous marriages, and then Garth and one other were born after the parents came together, said, wait a minute, no, this is family. We don't have step brothers or step sisters. We don't have half brothers and half sisters. We're one family. That's who we are. And that's how we're going to act. So he wrote this song about that message that he heard over and over and over. We can either be defined in the church by what divides us. There are no steps, there are no halves. There are no kind ofs. There are no, maybe that's my brother. No. That's not the church. Because in the church, we're united by one thing, and that's the statement that Jesus is Lord, and that's what we're here to celebrate this morning. Or, we can focus on the divisions, but then that's not the church. We can call it something else, but we can't call it church. We can be defined by the things that unite us as the music we like, the way we like to do things. Or, as I told a few weeks ago, the story about the ladies who have been at each other's throats in my last church for 30 years because somebody had hurt them a long time ago and they just couldn't get past it. We can focus on those things. Or we can be family. And Jesus only gives us one choice. So the family's sitting around the table. And Jesus tells us in verse 15, he says, look guys, I've been waiting for this for a long time. I've been waiting for this longer than you've even known this was going to happen. I've eagerly desired to eat this meal with you because I won't eat it again until everything is fulfilled. And they still didn't really understand what that was. But he wouldn't eat it again until everything is fulfilled in the kingdom of God. And he says, look guys, this means a lot to me. It's important. I'm so glad you're all here. Then he goes into the classic words of institution. He gives thanks. He breaks the bread. He talks about the enormous symbolism in that brokenness. And then he talks about his body being broken and being literally offered to those who were there. And then he passes around a cup of wine and he says, now this is a symbol for the blood that was spilled from my veins. Of course, I'm paraphrasing here. All foreshadowing the cross. It's a heavy moment. I mean, this is a real heavy moment. About this new covenant that's going to be based on the forgiveness of sins, again with grace and mercy flowing like they've never flowed before. And then he mentions, well, somebody here, one of you guys, is going to betray me. And that starts the conversation. It's a conversation about who's going to be the one to betray Jesus. Now, we don't get much of this conversation. The word used there is dispute or argument, or something happens that gets them kind of grumbling at each other. And I imagine Jesus just watching this as somebody says, no, that's Thomas. He never believes anything we tell him anyway. Or I bet it's Thaddeus. He's a quiet one. And somehow like, there's an apostle named Thaddeus, and he's only an actor. He must not have been an extrovert. It was probably him. And they start to argue. What could have been a regular, special moment of unity has now turned into a regular old family fight. As they all clamor to think and tell each other why they're the best and how they're the greatest and how they could never betray Jesus. We don't get this from the text, but I imagine Jesus just kind of sitting back, listening, watching. Maybe it took 15, 20 minutes. We don't know. There's 12 guys sitting around a table, and they've all got a chance to say their piece. And I imagine Jesus sitting back, kind of like Mama at the dinner table. Think back to when you were a kid. You'd get in a fight with your siblings around the dinner table. Mom was just going to watch. But Mama's blood pressure was going up. And when Mama lashes into that conversation, all you can do is sit back and wait and see what's going to happen. And it's not going to be pretty. And that's exactly what Jesus does here. And he comes in with a vengeance. He says, stop it. Stop it right now. You're better than this, he says. I think the temptation when we read texts like this is to imagine Jesus as this stoic, well put together, possibly British accented Jesus saying, well, the kings of the Gentiles lord it over them. That's not what he said at all. He punched him in the gut where it hurt. He said, you're not like this. You're not like the Gentiles. Now, read the whole Gospel of Luke. Jesus elevates the Gentiles all throughout Luke. Luke was probably written to a mixed Jewish and Gentile audience. But Jesus knows his audience here. He knows these are Jewish men who have been taught their entire lives that nobody outside of the pure bloodline of the family of God could ever possibly be holy. So that name right there, Gentiles, that would have silenced the table. That would have been that moment where you just kind of have to get quiet. You know Mama's serious, and you know you got to sit and take it. Jesus says, as the disciples are probably gulping, don't you know we don't do this? This isn't us. You know things in the kingdom, they're upside down. What you thought was right before is now not, and what you didn't think was right before now is, and now you can have this special relationship with God. This is what the kingdom of God does, and that's what Jesus tells them right in the middle of the story. Have you not been listening to anything I've said? He says. That's how the new kingdom works. And that's what Jesus was teaching them in his last meal. He was teaching them that Jesus hates. And I don't use that word very strong or very often, but Jesus hates division at his table. Come back next week, and we'll be in John 17, which is the quintessential text for unity in the church. And he starts it here, at this table. The last moment where all these people would be in the same room at the same time, before Jesus gets carted off on mock trial and he's thrown up on a cross. When everybody would scatter, and his closest friends would even be there for it. He says, "I'm not like this. This isn't kingdom stuff." We've talked a lot about parables, and this isn't one. But in the parables, Jesus is always using the things here in the story to teach us about the kingdom of God, to teach us how the kingdom of God is different than every other kingdom we've ever been a part of. Well, here he's using a real story to teach it. And after he does that, he picks up in verse 28. Look, guys, you're the ones who have stood by me through all this mess. All the times we've been chased out of villages, all the times God performed miracles, all those times we met opposition, and since you were there, I want to invite you to this table. The table in my kingdom. He starts talking about the future table now. He says, I'm going to elevate regular old people, like you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and everybody else, to leadership positions in the kingdom of God. Again, unimportant regular old guys are going to become leaders in the kingdom of God. None of this makes sense. And then he talks to Peter. He's got special words for Peter. He says, listen, Peter, I know you've been tempted, but I pray that your faith won't fail. Then you can turn back, and you can make all of these, your family, stronger. Not me, Jesus, Peter says. Not me. No, Jesus. I'm never going to desert you. Peter still doesn't get it. He still doesn't get it. He still thinks he's somehow better. He still thinks he somehow knows more, thinks better, loves better. No, he'll never desert Jesus. This morning, at the homeless church, we talked about what it meant to come to the table in an unworthy manner. And there's really only one thing that I've ever been able to come up with in Scripture for that to be true. And that is somehow thinking that you're more worthy to come to the table, or somehow that someone else is less worthy to come to the table. And that's where Peter is here. Because those things breed division, and division is the one thing that is not allowed at the table. This is a unifying meal. One where we've all come to the table, and by the meal's very elegance, admit that what unifies us is the brokenness of ourselves reflected in the brokenness of our Savior for us. Back to Garth Brooks. The song, later in the song, he transitions from the song about a family that he grew up in into a more commentary on society song. And he talks about this divided society that he saw. Now, this was released in 2001, so it's even dated. And it's only gotten worse since then. And he says this. I'm not going to sing it because y'all will run me out here before I have a chance to finish the sermon. But he says this. And if blood is thicker than water, then what are we fighting for? We're all sons and daughters of something that means so much more. I see it on my TV, but I can't understand, Lord. It's one big contradiction to me. How in God's name we love thy neighbor, with fists in our hands, and kill each other, but we just don't do it. Listen to this. Why can't we see the walls that we can't see through? And see what God's been telling me and you, and that is that blood is thicker than water. Oh, but love is thicker than in our country lately. Developed countries have been doing this for years. Through propaganda and other means, they'll try at least to meddle in other people's elections, and most of the time it's not very successful, but our intelligence agencies around the world are saying that in the United States right now it's a little different. Not because they're even more successful, that's not what this is about. It's not a political statement at all. It's a statement about the fact that these intelligence agencies now say that it used to be a lot harder to divide people. They used to have to plant seeds of division and hope they blossomed into something. But now, no. Now they don't have to start the fires, they just stoke the ones that are already there. Because we are a polarized group of people in a place where we can find and choose where we would like to hear our news and from which slant. You can see how this can happen. And the church. The church, supposed to be the salt of the earth, Jesus says in Matthew, and the light of the world. We're supposed to season the world so that its flavor is different. And shine the light on the dark places where things hide. In reality, though, this is a universal church statement because we're made up of flawed humans. In reality, though, too often, the divisions that we see outside only manifest themselves inside in some strange ways. And rather than the church influencing the world, it becomes the other way around, and we begin to think that things are normal and okay, and they're just not. Jesus speaks directly into the lie we believe here in this text. And he says, this is not okay. That's only half the story of this table, though. Half of the story is that our brokenness and divisiveness and sinfulness that led to this symbol, the broken body of our Savior. That's half the story. The second part of the story is that though we're united in our sinfulness, we are equally united in the sacrifice of God to cover our sins when we earnestly repent of things that our hearts and minds have thought and our actions have done. So this is more than a table where we gather in commiseration. This is a table where we gather, just as Jesus and his disciples gathered, to celebrate the newness of the covenant of God within us. Paul later would comment on this, and he would say, in doing this, you proclaim the Lord's death until he comes. Something new is happening. And we commune with God and with one another right here in this space, right here in this space. God invites all who have repented of sin and claimed Jesus as Lord to join him at his table. That's the good thing. Because if he didn't, none of the disciples would have been there. Even Judas was there. All jockeying for position. But this table is one of the two great equalizers in life. I said this morning. Death. And the universal need to accept our own brokenness in the sight of God's holiness. I'm going to invite the deacons who are serving this morning to come forward as I finish up. This table does not belong to First Baptist Church. It does not belong to me. It does not belong to this group of deacons who are coming to serve. This is God's table. And anyone who claims Jesus Christ as Lord and is committed to follow him through earnest repentance is welcome at this table. We can't stop him. Nor should we want to. But I do know this. If there's something in my heart or our hearts that is not holy, then we're no better than the disciples that are arguing around the table wondering about who's best. See how silly it is? We're going to have our invitation after we serve communion this morning. But I do encourage you to take the time as we're preparing communion to ask God to seek your own heart. To ask God to reveal to you the things that may not be of his will, which we all absolutely have. and redeem even those dark moments, even those dark places, as we come to the table together as a church this morning. Let's pray. God, I thank you for who you are. I thank you for allowing us to partake in this meal this morning. And I pray that we would truly understand the symbolism in the broken body and shed blood of you. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.